Hello everyone, I got a special video for you guys today, a new mini series, Hummer H2 Sport Utility Truck Restoration. Welcome to the show. This is part one, ladies and gentlemen. So, where to begin? A lot to discuss. This is my original vision when I started this channel, yellow, blue H2. And it's here. I've got the H2. I flew from Pittsburgh to Boston yesterday. It was a 12-hour drive back. I'll be making other videos about tips on driving your H2 back and thoughts on that process. This H2, this is a 2006 Hummer H2 Sport Utility Truck in Pacific Blue. It was a limited edition model in 2006. In regards to how many of these were made in this color, in this variant, no one knows the official answer as of now. Online, you'll read articles that say 500 were made. That 500 is just a base number, and understand those articles, when they're written, that 500, that would include SUTs, again, the truck variant, and the SUV variant. I know it's not 500. I've been following the market for a few years, and these just don't come up for sale that often. With that being said, how many are out there in the wild? How many were made, I should say? Probably maybe 50, maybe 75. Could be less than that. I'll say 50 of these were made, or 75, and maybe 125 blue ones. And I don't even think it was that high, guys. They're not out there. You don't see them come up for sale that often. So in this video, with that being said, we're going to talk about the exterior of the vehicle. We're going to talk about the interior of the vehicle, and then we're going to discuss kind of the engine bay and mechanically. All right, let's talk about the hood. This chrome, this is all pitted, okay? And again, like I've talked about this, stuff like this doesn't come up in photos, guys. So this whole piece will need to be replaced. Not the biggest deal in the world. This piece right here, it's just totally peeled and cracked. That will need to be replaced. You can see this vehicle just needs a really good detail. Pine needles are everywhere. When I was driving back, there was actually a pine cone. I don't know if it was on the roof or if it was in one of these buckets, but it came out of nowhere. And I was like, oh my God, I think it fell off the roof and rolled down. It was bouncing around. I was like, oh my God, what's going on? The rock bars in the corner, definitely a lot of rust in the corner on these rock bars. In all likelihood, I will replace the rock bars. That is just so common on these H2s, that the rock bars need replaced. Tires are relatively new. A lot of meat on the tires. Those are original rims. I'm happy that those came with the truck. The front bumper, this is faded. It's pretty common to see these gray. These were actually grayed out, and I spray painted those. I think I used Eastwood. I used the stuff for rust, and that's what I actually put on this. It's designed for rust, but it makes really good spray paint. They sell a spray paint variant. I'm going to try that next. Okay. Again, just really needs a good cleaning, boys and girls. This piece is vibrating. I've talked about this in my other mini series about sound deadening your H2. This will need to be taken off. Again, these pieces will need to be painted. Put some Resinex CLD behind that. There's a lot of key marks, scratches. Again, we'll see if we can buff some of that out. Likely we'll have to go to a professional service to get the paint corrected on this vehicle when it comes to some of these scratch marks. Again, a lot of this stuff I haven't even seen yet, guys. This right here, we'll get these painted. I did these right here. There's a little bit of wax. Got them looking good. I'll do the same to this. Again, I don't really know what the original cover was on this Keller. That will need to be taken off. Okay, that needs done. A little bit of paint wear right there. Take the just the whole bumper off. What else do we got here? We could take this off and restore it. It's definitely faded, a couple rust marks, but overall it's in relatively good condition. It says car right there. This tonneau cover, it's totally foo-barred. Just take my word for it. I'll be showing you guys in another video. The actual like piston holder has totally fallen off. A lot of damage under here. This is totally faded, so this will need just totally replaced. Gas cap looks good. Yeah, it did come with these covers, these silver covers. That looks pretty cool. What else do I have for you guys? What else? Looks like some vandalism right there. The tires, again, these tires are really, a lot of tread left in the tires for a lot of time to come. You could take a look at these rock bars. Yeah, rusted out there, but the frame, I'll be coming back to that later. Frames and overall, it's in really good condition. Comes the interior. The quality of these doors compared to my 05 H2 that I recently purchased a bunch of doors off eBay. These doors are in great shape. 3 out of the 4 doors are in really good shape. That one does have some damage. Actually, that one does have some damage as well, but I think I could fix it. The carbon fiber looks great. Again, just needs cleaned really, really bad. It does come with the original floor mats. These are like a soft cotton. Seats are actually more comfortable than the 05. So the seats are in, sure, I definitely could replace the upholstery, but overall they're in great shape. It's common to see this faded right here, guys. This is actually really, really comfortable. I didn't realize how comfortable this piece is. This billet handle, this is much higher quality. They improved on that design. That's my 05 over there. They improved on this design. It is much stronger. It feels a lot better. Even like this, whatever, generic leather. Let's see. This is the Adventure package. I didn't mention that earlier. And actually has the bags. This is fully spec 2006. I think this would have been about $86,000 in 2006. So that's pretty wild. So this vehicle would have cost probably about $145K in today's money, something like that. So it's pretty crazy. It did come with all 4 limited edition steps, which is cool. Let's hop in. It's kind of weird. That was actually the first time I had put my foot on that. You can see some of the damage report, guys. Me coming back. Deodorant. Definitely bring some deodorant when you come with you guys. I was just throwing my water bottles down there. Some coffee. Again, the little war zone in here is, from yesterday. You can see this looked like H2 was sitting for a while. It just really needs cleaned extremely well in here. These buttons were really nice, guys. Use them. You can see the wear on some of the buttons. The rattles on the inside actually were not that bad. There's a little Jesus dude up here. Prior owner said when he bought the H2, Jesus was up there, so I will keep that up there. What else? The prior owner gave me a bunch of CDs, so I was kind of popping in different CDs on my way back. That's Elvis Karaoke. This is the nav unit. So in the future, I will discuss nav versus the 6 CD changer. Right off the bat, I'll tell you, I like this 6-disc more. That could change. I got to get a little more hands-on with it. This one didn't work, so we'll be taking this apart and fixing this right here. Fixing these caps or whatever. We'll put new caps on there. Get that cleaned up inside. The actual Bose system, crazy enough, the Bose system in this vehicle, I've sound deadened that H2, and these speakers sounded really, really good. I don't know what differences there are from this model. Maybe it's because I don't have the 3rd row, but it sounded really actually good on the way back. We'll clean up in here. Definitely, there's a lot of dirt in here, guys. But again, these door handles, guys, are in excellent condition. I mean, I was really surprised. So it looked like it must have had somebody in the back. We can always replace this upholstery. I never even took this down, guys. It's the first time I've done that. What else? You can see it's just super dirty down here, guys. It has those are the original floor mats. What else do we have? Funny enough, on the way back, these actually, I'm pretty sure these work. That was powered on. It was emanating a blue light, and it was reflecting off the rear window. I originally thought it was I originally thought it was the dash or whatever, the nav unit. So that was actually turned on, and I'm like, what's that blue light back there? It was driving me nuts. Underneath, guys, again, it just really needs cleanup. This is the part that was damaged over there on that door. So tons of pine needles. Let's see what else. This piece is not broken. This is it's a height adjuster. This is for little kids or small adults. That's what this is actually for. Headliner is actually in excellent, it looks like condition overall. Looks like some water damage on the back, but overall, the headliner's in good shape. The roof, again, the roof needs clean, guys. This just needs a really good scrubbing. All this is gonna have to come off. At nighttime, it looks really good at nighttime. No major cracks on marker lights, but we're definitely gonna have to get this up to my standard. All the lights work on this H2, which is pretty cool. Underneath this, what else? When you take this off, guys, super dirty back there. So a little gross. I didn't really expect it to be, needing a detail like this. But what are you gonna do? It has it where it counts. The engine and the transmission were incredible on the drive back from Boston. What else? It definitely looks like new headers are in store. We're going to just take this all apart. We're going to see what the people who worked on this engine, see what they did to it. Change all our fluids. Again, this thing just needs a really, really good cleaning. Overall, I mean, the exterior of the vehicle, I would say probably about 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. It needs 5 out of 10. Exterior of the vehicle is a 5 out of 10. A lot of work that needs to be done, but again, we knew that going in it. When you buy one of these H2s, you just got to kind of expect the unexpected, and I've talked about it. The frame, some light surface rust. Overall, I'm happy with the frame. It's got the original exhaust on it. I'm also really happy about that. It's got the bags on it. That's kind of cool. So it's going to come along, guys. It's got it where it counts. The interior, the doors aren't jacked up. Engine was running fantastic. The transmission was shifting great. So, yeah, it's probably going to take me a couple years to get this done at this point in my life. But we're going to clean the H2. I haven't decided if I'm going to go back to the original chrome. I think I might just go with the black. These black ones are a lot easier to work with. Besides me getting some wax in it, get these painted. Once we get the vehicle cleaned, detailed, you get the key marks out of it and the scratches. Again, we'll go to a body shop eventually. It will look brand new once it is up to speed, but the H2 has where it counts. I'm excited to be sharing this process with you guys. And if you're somebody out there, you plan on buying an H2, you can learn a lot with this upcoming series, because I'm going to be going in a lot of detail. Parts that I'm using, upgrading, LEDs for roof lights, products, when I spray paint the mirrors. So it'll be really cool, guys, to see how this works out. Unfortunately, winter is coming around the corner, so a lot of this is going to have to stay on the back burner until spring breaks in 2026. But I'll tell you guys, I see the potential. This vehicle has so much potential. It looks great now. Overall, despite the rough cosmetics, it has a ton of potential, and we're gonna get this cleaned up. In all likelihood, I'll put black on this. We're gonna put a black cover on this. We'll track down some chrome pieces. I'll look into this company. These are actually upgraded parts that I used on this. I got a bunch of wax on this. I got some upgraded parts from this company, whoever made these. And these are actually aren't OEM. These are larger than the original ones. We're gonna paint these red. Quad roof racks. Restore all the faded trim. We'll get the tonneau cover replaced with a new one, or possibly repair that one, but it's in pretty rough shape, guys. De-rust, powder coat the frame. We're gonna flush all the fluids, front diff, rear diff. transfer case, transmission, take a look at the engine, see what the rebuilders did. Get the engine we're gonna get this bad boy cleaned up and get it up to my standard, guys. This H2, this is my standard. It's a little rough around the edges, but overall it's had almost complete, super clean inside and out, spray painted, powder coated the frame. So we just got to do everything we did to this one, get it back up to speed, and I can't wait to share this journey with you guys.